Okay, we are back out here in nature, breathing the good ass prana, baby. You know, me when I'm here, because nature also like the environment is very calm. I get like to breathe here and be calm and then I really get the shit out I need to say. Not too many distractions. And I'm actually here because I just want to raise my vibration. I need to raise my vibration, protection. I know I be having crystals too, but I'm here raising vibrations. I just be wanting to talk too, you know. I was, I had an idea. I wanted to go like outside and be talking to everyone, like convince them like to trash the Bible, be like, you know, don't read, no, don't read that shit. Don't read that shit. Like, get rid of it. Like, get rid of it. Like, you don't need it. Actually, you don't need it. That's what I'll be wanting to say. We'll see if this is gonna like work out. Many of them just not gonna want to accept it. They'll be wanting not. They don't want to give that shit up, you know. So yeah, then you gotta die. Now it's be really like this. If you do not want to give up the Bible, if you refuse, if you want to keep praying to these entities, then you need to die. You know, and that we the judges. So yeah, we'll judge you later. Like you're serving no purpose, and that's why you need to die because you go like praying the Bible stuff and stuff like that. That shit lame as fuck. Like, why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this to yourself? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, let's see who we can convince. Like, some just catch up way too late. That's just how it is. Like, I cut up like early. Yeah, I did. Like, some even earlier, but me was I don't also early, but I remember like 3 years ago, there's when shit like really went down. Already was like having spiritual awakening, I was like smoking weed and stuff, and when you smoke weed, it's like a spiritual gateway. So this was like my first contact. This was like, but way back when I started smoking this, and then I was like start to think like going deep the rabbit hole, and then was doing this like spiritual growth. I'll be knowing some type of shit like they were telling us like that the water sometimes is dirty, like you gotta clean water. So I've been knowing about stuff like that. But then like 3 years ago, there's like when shit really went down, I've been like meeting like you know some beings here, with they already have their like abilities like awaken and stuff like that. So I'm witness, like I seen it, I seen it with my own eyes. I seen like, so some putting hexes on somebody, like putting protection spells on me and stuff like that. I seen this, all this. I seen all the magic like taking place in works, and actually doing like what they really promised that they would do, and it really happened. So I really put my trust in all that shit, like spiritual, and I'll never go back. If I would be like a Christian, I would already like toss that Bible out the window, and all that shit, because yeah, I'm already convinced like that this is the year, this is the year. Maybe hopefully it's this month, July. This would be dope. Like if my powers would like awaken, they'll like have like such strength, like I would like kick someone, he would like fly through like 3-4 walls, something like that. Like so, my strength would be like out of this world, and I would like punch them like their face in, like literally though. Yeah, I don't know how this really would work. Like it would be like in Naruto, like almighty push, like pain. I think some kind of shit like that should be one of my powers. Aerokinesis. I would just push them, push them away, like, don't, like, get away, like, don't come too close. And they're like, oh, and then I'll do this. I'll be having some type shit like that. But I'll be finding out soon. Like, bugs, like, be like on me, like, some are biting, like, no, stop that shit. I'll be, yeah. But yeah, like being in nature, getting sunlight, all that. Like, I really, like, I want to take care of my avatar, like, the right way, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, here out here in nature. And I'm here talking this video, venting, and YouTube, like, age restricted my last video when I was in nature, saying it's not made for children. And I'm like, I don't want you children to come, like, actually watch my videos. When I think about this, like, no, I'm alright though. I'm alright if it's like an older audience. I'm alright though. Like, I'm gonna talk to y'all because I be cussing like a motherfucker. No, but I be cussing a lot though. I'm doing this because I don't care if you cuss. If you like to cuss, like, just cuss. I'm not gonna be telling you not, don't cuss and don't smoke and don't be doing this, don't be doing that. Like, if you in tune, like, I believe you can do almost everything and get away with everything, because we are, like, disciplined. Like, those who are in tune, we're disciplined. We not be, like, doing stuff and abusing it, like, too much, and be doing too much and not knowing when to stop, and then not knowing how to act, when something happens and you're like, uh-oh, like a Teletubbies, like, uh-oh. Really be not like that. But yeah, this is the year, the Rapture. The system, is gonna fall in a few days. We're gonna come up with a new system. We're gonna, like, put the things out the window, like no religion. We're not gonna have, like, no Bible, stuff like that, like church. Nope. Entertainment, nope. All this gotta go. Politics also gonna change. Like, we're gonna, like, live by the universal laws, and not like your rules. The rules. We're not just gonna follow the rules, because we're not gonna be needing even to follow the rules anymore. We really don't need. I'll be knowing, like, guys, they've been, like, not, like, following the rules, like, a long time ago. Just because you never seen them and heard about them, that don't mean they don't exist. They do exist. They already amongst us. I can be here like hornets and wasps, like, everywhere, thinking they want to, like, bite me and stuff like that. I need to move. They be on me, and I don't like that shit. Like, don't like that shit, man. I think I need to start to get up and walk, man. They won't leave me alone. They won't leave me alone. But this was just a quick break here. I'm just, like, sitting down. I'll get away from here now. Like, just be walking, like, somewhere else. Yeah. But yeah. I just like nature, here. You can see, like, trees everywhere, almost nobody coming here, because I was, like, thinking, the laws, like, is done with. It's done with. Police officers, they don't want to do this job anymore. Why you think they be hiring so much, be, like, looking for them? And when I go to YouTube and them YouTubers, them typical YouTubers, be, like, uploading videos, they always make it seem like everything's alright. They always make it seem as everything is alright. The police, law enforcement is strong, and they be always doing their job right, and they can't be stopped. They always make it look like this, and I know that's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. I know for a fact that, it's for a long time, it's no longer like this, For real, though. Like, you need to really, like, you need to protect yourself. If anything, you need to be protecting yourself now, and not, like, be relying on somebody else to call, especially like, Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, Joshua, Shaniqua, Shakwita, and them, all of them names. you know, they're not gonna come. They're not gonna come. They're not gonna come for your ass. They're not gonna come for your ass. You're praying, thinking they're gonna come, like a wonder is gonna happen. No, they're not gonna come for your ass. Don't think they're gonna come for your ass, man. But this is what I'll be doing. Like I'll be walking around, and somebody be wanting to talk to me, you know, interrupting me and stuff like that. And all I do is ask them one question, like, yo, do you believe like in Jesus, in them? Do you believe? If they say yes, like I'll just say bye. I'll just walk away. I'm like bye, you know, because I know them also, like the ones like you sure the wasps like everywhere. Okay, we really need to move, man. They be following me around and shit, man. I can't take this. Stay away from me, man. Stay away from me. You know, I know we can talk about, because I actually want to talk to them and make them like get away from this, you know. I'm gonna try this again, but you know, most of the time, like we just need to leave them with their fate, you know. I really can't take this. Yeah, I was pausing the video because I was taking a piss, but I'm thinking about like why am I even pausing the video to take a piss? Like I could, like, you know, just take a piss and, you know, and just talk. Yeah, I'm never gonna do that shit again. So we help them. If we can't, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. But you know, motherfuckers be bugging out here. Motherfuckers just be bugging. Like I look at them outside, they be like really bugging out, like walking left and right, running around, and it's just weird. I never seen them do this before, if you know what I mean. They never, you know, it's like the first time, and you know what is making them like actually act this way? Is it really just because they be knowing that this is all this shit is over, and now they don't know like what to do anymore, because they were all sheep. They were like sheep, little sheep, sheepy sheep. Someone was really telling them like to tell them what to do and how to act, and this is how it went down, you know. So wow, went down. I like showing, and then they'll be like complaining. Those motherfuckers always complained that I'll be like, you know, they'll be like wearing, showing underwear, and I'm like, so what, man? I like showing my underwear. So I'll show you my underwear and stuff like that. Yeah, complain. You keep complaining, little bitch. Like, do what you can do best, and complain with your bitch ass. She's gonna complain your bitch ass out of here. You know, with all complaints, because all you do is complain. You're always, motherfuckers been always complaining, always crying, always saying, oh yeah, they've been doing this, and they don't even know like the real story, like how things, motherfuckers like all like colonizing this realm, and they don't even know what their forefathers did, you know, having no clue, and then they be like, this is all fault, you know, and they actually think they're like angels, and they're innocent, you know. They be really believing that shit, man. Shit is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna laugh my ass off when the day comes when we're gonna have like to prove you're wrong, and we're gonna actually show you like facts, and you're gonna be like, you know, I can't believe this. They're still gonna refuse, like, and she's just gonna look at you, man. Look at you, man. You don't even exist. You know, you don't even exist. If you don't even know, like, you know, the real. Talking about the real, the bigger the bill, the bigger the meal. Talking about the real. You know, then you don't even exist. You don't. You never existed. You know, you're just empty shell, empty vessel, and we can just do the fuck we want with you. There's nothing we can do. We control your ass, and we control this bitch, okay? Fuck y'all.